Right, this is video number 4. Oven's turned off. A load of freshly baked scones that came out, and they came out pretty well. Looking good. While they were in the oven, I had a little think about the jam. I was going to put a load of jam on it because, you know, I quite like jam and stuff like that. And I thought, well, jam's packed full of sugar, you know, and having said about scones being sugar-free or no added sugar, to then put on a load of jam sort of defeats the object. And I looked in the fruit bowl. In the fruit bowl, we had some apricots. So I took a handful of apricots, I chopped them in half, I put them in a pan with just 2 dessert spoonfuls of water, and I boiled them up. So in effect, what I've done, stewed them down, the fruit, is I've made a, I don't know, in posh words would call it, I suppose it's called a compote, all right? But it's not jam, all right? It's fresh fruit that's been boiled down or stewed or whatever you want to call it, and that's what I've made. So I'm going to have that on my scones. Now, these aren't fat-free, okay? They're not fat-free at all. There's fat that's gone into the mixture, and of course, if you see there, I'm putting some butter on them as well, okay? So I've got my cup of coffee, happy days, and I've got my homemade date walnut scones with some nice butter, giving into the butter a bit there, and some wonderful apricot compote to go on it as well instead of jam. And you have to take my word for it, they're absolutely fantastic. Right? Now, apparently, right, this is the horrible bit, I suppose now. Apparently, according to the recipe, if they were 6 centimetre rounds, each scone is 140 calories. Of those 140 calories, there's 6 grams of fat. That's without me adding the butter on them. All right? And 22 grams of carbohydrate, whatever that means, really. But broadly, though, one of my scones that I've just made today, freshly baked in the house, all right, one of my scones is the equivalent to 2 McVitie's digestive biscuits. And I know exactly what's gone into these scones. There we go. If there's no other reason for doing it, that's that. And the clock was ticking. I let them cool and stuff like that. It's 32 minutes, all right? So I'm eating freshly baked scones within 32 minutes of kicking off. That's not a bad thing, eh? There we go.